Welcome to another week of the Fuck Nutz Fantasy Football League. Before we get going, a little bit of housekeeping. You guys all voted to get rid of the Facebook photo of shame with the taco hat, the sombrero. We got rid of it in favor of the $5 penalty. No one's paid it yet. Week 1, Brent was the lowest scorer. Joe, has Brent paid his $5?
No.
Week 2, Alex was the lowest scorer. Joe, has Alex paid his $5?
No.
Guys, pay your $5, and going forward, if you guys are going to be this late, I'm going to start tacking on penalties. Like maybe a Facebook humiliation photo. Anyways, week 3's underway, and I'm going up against Alan. My smelly punt the fourth is projected to lose to his damn good dogs. We're both 1-1 and the matchup's pretty even. Guess we'll see. Fuck you, Pete the fourth, who's 2-0, is going up against Rob's Ridley's Believe It or Not, who's 0-2. Jib Bob Cooter, who's 0-2 as well, is going up against John's Your Mom's Tender Tushy. He's 2-0, so Alex is probably going to lose again. Off Tark's team a lot, who's 1-1, is going up against another 1-1 team, Georgia's Two Girls One Cup. And then we've got Sean's Red Hot Jabril Peppers at 1-1, going up against Brent's Bad Snooze Bears, who's 0-2. The rookie 0-2. So an easy week for Sean. That'll be nice, right, Sean? The final matchup this week is what somebody is calling the Total Domination Bowl. Both Dave and Brendon are 2-0. For more on his matchup against Dave, here's Brendon.
I'm here at Dave Melia's house, owner of Genitalia, and he's won 2 weeks in a row. This last week, feeding George his own cup of pudding. Sorry, Rob. Excuse me. But this week he's playing me, and I think I'm going to be able to beat him.
So week 3 is really a matchup of our titans of the league so far.
That's correct, Pete. We have the first week and second week Total Domination players playing each other. This is the Total Domination Bowl.
Okay, but is Rob going to be okay?
Yeah, he just goes curb to curb.
Thanks, Brendon.
Yeah. Bye, Rob. Back to you, Pete.
Now on to the week 2 recap. I got lucky and handed Rob, who's out in the gutter, his second loss of the season. Sorry you're taking it so hard, Rob. John's Your Mom's Tender Tushy took Alan's damn good dogs and made them play dead. For more on his win over Alan, here's John.
Hi, it's John here. You can call me Mr. COVID or COVID Boy, whatever suits your fancy. And, for the last week and a half, I've felt terrible, like death a little bit. And it didn't matter. I didn't look at my lineup. I didn't even think about fantasy football. But thank God I was playing Alan, because that's pretty much a guaranteed win, at least this year. So to the rest of the league, you're welcome.
Brendon already covered the fact that Dave handed George his own cup of pudding. So let's move on to Sean's beatdown of Todd. For more on his win, here's Sean.
Oh, hey, I'm Sean. I beat off regularly. But last week I decided to take a break on that and destroy Off-Tark's team.
Wow, Sean. Todd did have COVID. Anyways, this would be a good time to check in on some stats from last week. Statman is unavailable this week, so we have his friend Brendon, who's out in the field.
Thank you, Peter. Yes, I'm right here in the field, and I want to talk about a couple interesting stats that we had this week. We had 4 managers, if they would have managed their teams correctly, would have won their matchup this week. That would be Alex, Alan, George, and Brent. Todd had the least amount of points on his bench, and there was no chance for him to ever even catch up to his spot to win. Rob, he was 2 points away from winning his match. Another interesting stat is Alex had the most points this week. Not in the lineup, but on his bench. I'm going to go see Alex later tonight and get comment on his side of the story. Back to you, Peter.
Thanks, Brendon. Those are some great stats. Not as great as Statman's stats, but they'll do. They'll do. Next, we saw Brendon's Whence From My Chub, now Galladay and Express, take down our two-time champion, Alex's Jim Bob Cooter. Oh, man. For more on his victory, here's Brendon gloating in front of Alex's house.
I'm here at the house of Alex Iwanek, the two-time champion and the two-time loser this year. And I'm here to gloat and rub it in his face, but he's not answering the door right now.
Wow. Sounds like he doesn't want to face reality.
Well, Pete, I don't think he wants to fess up that he's going to lose a lot this year, and he's going to get the ball trophy.
That's certainly a bold prediction, Brendon. Did you get that information from Statman?
You know what? Statman hasn't been around tonight, but yes, he left some notes, and I happened to see his predictions going forward, and I'm excited to see Alex lose badly.
Well, if Alex isn't answering the door, is there at least a message you'd like to leave for him? Oh, Brendon. Where'd you go? Hello, Brendon? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm just over here leaving my mark since he won't answer the door. Hold on a second.
You doing that on the car? Brendon?
Oh.
Oh, it's nice.
Oh.
Whew. Yes. Happy birthday, Alex.
Well, that's not very nice, but Alex did lose, so I guess you're entitled. Speaking of losing, I see Rob's been laying in a lot of gutters. By any chance, is he laying in the gutter there at Alex's?
Actually, it's funny you say that. Yes, I actually had to step over him on my way over here. I noticed him over here in the gutter. Might have made a wrong thing here. Rusty.
Yeah. Clyde Edwards is going to lead me to the championship.
And you can see that he's turned to Zinfandel? White Zinfandel. Not even rosé.
Rob, why are you wearing that hat?
Go Cubs.
Well, there you have it, Pete. Some people are in the gutter. Some people have urine on them. That person's not me today. Back to you.
Thanks, Brendon. Great reporting. Our final matchup saw Joe's Fuck You Pete IV eke out a win over Brent's Bad Snooze Bears. Joe vultured this victory by only 0.12 points. This nail biter was a close one. For more on how close this nail biter is, here's Brendon again.
Yes, Peter. The nail biter this week was a close one, as it always is, I suppose.
Okay, so Brent lost to Joe?
Yes, Peter. Brent had his second loss in a row as a new manager in our league. It came down to one pass at the end of the Green Bay game where Aaron Rodgers threw a pass and it was missed. Brent would have won if it had not been for that missed pass.
Great reporting, Brendon, and nice mic flip. All right, for more on his victory over Brent, here's Joe in a Ferris wheel.
Hey, Brent, why don't you just go fucking run backwards through a cornfield naked? I kicked your ass.
Joe, that's a good one. You really got Brent with that one, that sorry sack.
Dude! Damn it! Get the hell out of here! God! I can't believe that, Joe! You got so lucky! That's some bullshit! Fuck you, Joe!
You're still here. It's over. Go home.
Hey, Rob, you can't sleep in Brendon's gutter.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys get out of here. Get out of here.